Alright, welcome back. Just did the Kona Brewing Company's Big Wave with a golden ale. I think I gave this a 5. He gave it a 6.5. You're getting a lot of bitterness, not a whole lot of flavor, unfortunately. It'd be okay to sit there and pound and pound and pound, but for the price of these, I'd rather have Bud Light.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've only had one other thing from Magic Hat, and that was before we started getting it here in Oklahoma. That was their number 9. It wasn't that great. This is the Magic Hat Electric Peel. It's a Grapefruit IPA. Let's see an ABV. I don't know. Alright, it's a Grapefruit IPA. So more than likely it's 6% plus. I've only had one other Grapefruit IPA, I believe. Which was the, damn it. They make the habanero sculpin. Anyway, it was the Grapefruit sculpin. Cap says something on here. Don't let attraction become a distraction.
Well, tell you right offhand, I got nothing but grapefruit from that smell.
Yeah. A little sourness. A little sweetness. That smells pretty damn good.
It smells like grapefruit, like all over.
Pop out my beer buddy and I'll scan it and see what the ABV is. We'll guess what the ABV is before I actually let it load up. Alright, it loaded up. Yeah, grapefruit.
All day.
If you don't like grapefruit, don't buy this.
That's all I tasted.
And really, the grapefruit coming forth isn't as sour as the smell, but you're getting that zing and punch to the mouth that a grapefruit typically gives you.
But I will tell you, this ain't no more than 6%. I don't know, I really can't tell because that grapefruit.
I'm going to guess 6.6.
Standing at 6.
Alright. 6.2.
6.2.
So he was closer than me. It does leave you really, really dry. One bad thing about any beer, that's the number one thing I don't like, the dryness. I don't want to have to take a drink and take another drink within 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Grapefruit. Hard. It's more like the peel.
The oils.
Which, you know, the name of it. So, electric peel.
Power of the peel.
I mean,
What it says right there.
sure does. So
they might just use the grapefruit oils.
yeah. Which in that case, hey, y'all hit it on the money.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's too bad.
besides the dryness, you're right. But I mean, grapefruit can be very dry too.
I see this with a plate of chicken Alfredo.
Could be.
Or some any sort of Chinese food. I see it more with Chinese food now that I think about it. Some sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm having KFC tonight.
Yeah, that's a good beer. besides the dryness, which I mean, if you're steadily drinking it, you're really not going to worry about it. But if you're waiting 15 seconds in between drinks, this isn't a casual sit around and BS beer. Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you drink,
and you'll be wrecked quick at 6.2%.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, on average, a regular man, especially if all you drink is 3.2 in Oklahoma, you go get this, you're going to get wrecked pretty fast.
Which, if anybody in Oklahoma is watching this, vote yes in November for 792. 791 failed. There was 2 different bills. They were kind of similar. 791 was going to go into effect before 792 if it did happen to pass. But if there was a liquor store within 500 feet of a convenience store, then the convenience store could not sell full-strength beer cold. So with 792, I think it will take effect if it does happen to pass in 2018. So I mean, you're looking year and a half, but it will do away with 3.2. Budweiser, of course, is not a proponent, not supportive at all, because out of the 5 states in the U.S., Oklahoma is 50% of the 3.2 sales.
Well, yeah.
Because out of the 50 states, there are still 5 states that are 3.2 cold being sold in convenience stores.
Well, Budweiser, Bud Light, I don't care where you go. That's all anyone really drinks.
Yeah. Because there's a Budweiser plant, brewery, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, and if 792 does pass, which I'm guaranteeing it's going to pass, they're going to have to either change up everything or sell. Which more than likely, I mean, I really don't know where Budweiser other plants are. I don't know if there's any in Texas.
Man, there's Budweiser plants all over.
I mean, it might be a good idea for them to go ahead and make this a full-strength brewery. That way they can start rolling out all their Ritas.
I mean, the thing about it is, the alcohol content needs to be the same all the way across the board.
Yep.
Now, if a company wants to make a 9%, 10%, that's fine. But cold alcohol sale needs to be the same all the way across the board. Just about every other state is 6%. So, why not?
Yeah. Now, you might think, why does Steven give a shit about 5.5 or whatever the hell it is percent Budweiser? Steven don't. Steven could give a shit. The reason I want to see it is because I want to see cold craft beer in convenience stores. I want to see other breweries look at Oklahoma and think, you know what, I want to sell my product there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, hate to interrupt another review, but you know what this means. It's another giveaway. It's Saturday, the 24th of September right now. We're going to run this until the 8th of October, which will be 2 weeks. First thing I'll be giving away, this is a Gerber multi-tool 450 compact sport. Here it is right here. It's got a file, 2 different, a coarse and a fine. It's like a can opener, small flathead, large flathead, medium flathead with a bottle opener. A larger Phillips, you're not going to be getting small Phillips with this thing, and like a modified sheep's foot style blade with serrations. And the cool thing about this is it's got these little locks on it. You can pull it down and it closes it. I like this thing so much, I bought 2 of them. And pliers. The only thing I don't like about these is that there's no spring, so there's no way to keep them open. You just squeeze the ends, it sucks it up in there, and you can just put it in your pocket. And it comes with a little pouch. It's really nice. So I bought 2 of them. So this one's, we got a couple of these from Miguel Gonzalez. I'm going to be doing these in other future giveaways. Got his info on the back, how to get a hold of him to order some more, but it's this flag right there. show your support for the law enforcement. So there you go. To enter, it's going to be the same as it was in the last giveaway. Right here, email address. Email me, tell me your name, your YouTube name, and say I want in. That's all. That's all you got to do. I'll keep a log of who all enters. In the last giveaway, I threw some 5.56 in a can, ammo can. Of course, I drew Miguel. This one I'm going to do it on some 9mm. And we'll go from there. Alright, so you go. Appreciate it. Let's get back to the review. There's, just in the past, I'd say 7 months, we've gotten Magic Hat, 6 Point, Oscar Blues. I was hoping to see Dogfish Head, but they haven't come through yet. I mean, there are so many craft breweries I'd love to see come here, but our laws are just making us look like a bunch of stupid people.
Well, I mean, you take, like, I like Yingling.
Yeah, and that's...
I can't even get it ordered.
Nope.
You know, because of the laws. Why? Because Yingling has, as brewed cold, it's got to stay cold.
I don't even think I remember seeing any Yingling up in Texas.
You gotta go down around Houston.
I know up in Galveston, if you're going to go to Galveston, don't get beer there.
Well,
you better get it before you go to Galveston. They have no selection there.
Well, no, but everyone's just on the beach. All they care about is getting drunk. So Bud Light, Budweiser, Coors Light, and Corona.
Yeah.
Corona's big down there. For some reason, people on the beach. I guess it's commercial. Beach, Corona.
One thing I will say, I wish would have gone into the bill, but originally was supposed to have, but got axed, was anyone under 21 with an adult to go in. Because, I mean, the way my day goes, I have to go pick up my son and come back home. When we were in Texas, I think out of every single liquor store in Dallas I went to, all the ones in Galveston I went to, and in between there and, like in between those two cities, I think there was only 2 liquor stores I couldn't take him into. But I mean, there's it's just so much easier just to have your kid with you just to go to the liquor store. It's not like you're saying, hey son, try this beer.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I mean, now granted, don't get me wrong, if you walk in there with a couple 18-year-olds, hey, if I'm working the counter, I might say, not happening.
Yeah.
But
if you're in there with a 12-year-old.
Yeah, you can clearly tell that your son is a kid, but same, Cassie's brother, and he looks older than what he is. He rode with me to Fire Lake when he used to come down here.
Talking Cedric?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude, what is he, 15, 14?
I think he's 16 now.
He's 16 now? This dude's like 6 foot tall, pushing 240 pounds.
But, a couple years...
Size 13 shoe.
Yeah. A couple years ago, he was down here, and he always wants to go whenever I go, which I don't care. But I went to Fire Lake to get some beer, and they refused sale because he didn't have an ID.
Did you explain to them he's only like 15?
And that's the reason why they wouldn't sell it to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I can understand that's pretty much I don't know if it's a felony, but I guarantee it's against the law.
Well, yeah, but shit. I mean, that's like me taking Rashad. Hell, he's 13 years old. And them not selling. No, I'm his damn parent.
Yeah.
He's with me because I'm his parent.
Of course, they're going to look at skin color and believe you.
Yeah. But, alright.
I was going to say something else. Oh, we went up to, I don't think I told you this. We went up to Wisconsin. I went to Lakefront Brewery. Me and my friend Hans and my son. Yeah, my son went on a brewery tour. If he would have been 7 or 8 months older, at 12 years old, even though he had the under 21 bracelet, I could have been like, that's a pretty good beer. Here you go, son. You could be 12 years old with your parent and drink beer at the tour.
Hell, you can be 12 in Mexico and drink without your parents.
Now, I will say right now, even if he was 16, 17, I would have told him, you're not drinking this fucking beer. That's pretty irresponsible for me. I don't. It's like giving someone a taste of something. You let a dog get a taste of chicken blood, and then you're gonna chastise him when he starts killing your chickens.
So that's where my dad went wrong at.
Did we rank this? Oh, we haven't ranked
No,
it.
we haven't ranked it.
All right, I'll spin.
Alright, so I'm going to give it. I'm just going to right there for you.
You're getting the grapefruit. They hide that alcohol well. It's a good, nice, perfectly sweetened, naturally sweetened beer. I'm going to go ahead and say 8.5.
So I gave it a 7.5. And I'll tell you the main reason why.
Bitter. Dryness.
Since we've been sitting here with nothing in our cups, my mouth has gotten so dry that it's watering. So
there you go. It's a little longer video. We BS'd with you. But we've seen it.